Good evening. Yeah, what about go to Montasso, you know? Hello. Hi. Ah, oh God, why is this messing up? Nah. I need to change this one. Hi, Ekaleo. Good evening, everyone. How are you? Are you okay? Good evening. Let's talk about Dayo Amusa. Oh yeah, on Facebook, help me to share. On TikTok, power tap, share and power tap. Oh God, share and power tap, please. It's freezing here. I don't know why it's freezing, and it's showing that people are joining. Power tap, share power tap. Thank you. Falashade Falain, how are you, ma'am? Mr. Peter, hi. You okay, sir? My YouTube is just hanging, and this YouTube, maybe I will just use the other phone for YouTube, and then I'll come back for my Ipolowo Oja, because I want to use this phone for receiving orders. Okay, hold on, everybody, please let me just sort this YouTube. It's about Dayo Amusa. Yes, we want to talk about Dayo Amusa. Reason, we all know that she's trending since morning, you know. Another Gbebongu time. No, this one is the good Gbebongu, believe me. It's a good Gbebongu, Mr. P. Yeah? Mr. P, kí ló tẹ́lẹ̀ hello Mr. P lẹ́nu. Hi, everyone. So, my YouTube, I will have to use the other phone for the YouTube. So, please help me just keep coming. Keep coming, please. I will use another phone for YouTube. Iyola Biodun, how are you, sis? Ah, no, I can't use this. I can't use this because it's not registered on that. No. Let me know if you can see me on YouTube. No. My YouTube is playing up. I have to then download it. My download the later because it's hanging. It's just hanging, you see? Hanging. It's just hanging. Okay. It's working, but it's just not showing me, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go on. People on YouTube, unfortunately, you can't see me. I don't know why it's hanging me. It's hanging me dancing. I don't know what it's doing for me. So please just keep watching. We might be able to get something out of it. It's needed to start a highlight. Okay, that's for highlights. I don't know. So, anyway, it's muted. I mean, it's season on YouTube. Good evening, everybody. Hope we're all fine. Saturday, mini Saturday that we had today. So you're all welcome. On YouTube, unfortunately, you can only hear my voice. You can't see you can see my face, and I'm like, oh, bien to fair full. So TikTok, you're welcome to Prevailing Ages with Ajoke. As you come in, you know the way we do it. If not, if we are not active, they bring us down. So please try as much as possible to help me to power tap. And for Facebook, please help me to share. In fact, Facebook today, they said I shared one false news. That one is even messing up again. Anyway, Facebook has always been like that. It's because of this phone. But for you, TikTok, yes, poor wireless connection on Facebook. Too bad. Oh God. Let's go on. Everyone, we have seen Dayo Amusa. Dayo Amusa happens to be our Nollywood actress, you know, and you can see I have a picture there on TikTok unfortunately, we heard something of recent about Dayo Amusa. And don't forget, we do what we do. We sell glasses. Don't forget to contact us. Yes, Facebook, it will just go off and on because the network is not too good. Dr. Tayo, you're welcome, sir. And everyone, as you come in, please help me to share. Like Dayo Amusa, that we all know, she's an actress. She's like a legend now because she's been in the industry for a very long time, and we know for a very long time she's had the issue of childlessness, and people have called her barren. She has not been in the good book of people. They have called her names. They have associated her with so many artists, most especially my own father. You know, my daddy. I'm not going to say too much because I've been wanting not to talk about my daddy too much like that again. Let me have a laughter. Can anybody take Ayinde's name from my mouth? If possible. Ayinde is my father, and I will talk about him. Anyway, we are not talking about Ayinde today. So, today, Dayo Amusa, like I told you, she's had so many, controversies when it comes to relationship and who she is naturally. You're all welcome. So, last week, I think I was just going, about 4 or 5 days ago, I was going through Facebook and I saw a blogger, and what the blogger said was very interesting. The blogger named some of our celebrities that are living with HIV. You know, HIV, I can remember when HIV first came to the HIV, when we first heard about it in the 90s. It was a big deal because it was like a disease that was, Olayemi Olaika, you're welcome. It was like, so that person has HIV. You look at that person as, that one, the life has finally finished. And we know so many people that went like that, that went with the disease because, it was a time of when there was no technology to look into it. The medical facilities were not there for people. It was so new, HIV. So once you have HIV, people will start avoiding you. And they said it's from sexual intercourse, some through going to the barber, sharing needles, and all that. So HIV at that time was seen as something that people, once they know you have HIV, people will try to avoid you. So that was the era of it, when HIV was something that was sacred, I would say. Or it was like, don't even, when somebody tells you you have HIV, you're welcome, everybody. Good evening, Princess Edward and everybody, like everybody. So when they say, then when they hear that somebody has HIV, I'm fine, Princess. When they know that you have HIV, people will try to avoid you. Even though after some years, they came out with so many information, awareness about what HIV is and how you can live with it. But as at that time, a lot of people died through the process of HIV time. So 4 or 5 days ago, this and if you see of recent now, people have been living with HIV without any issue. People are having children, HIV with their HIV status, they're having children, they are bringing, building families. Even husband and wife will have it, they'll take care of themselves with the children and all that. They'll start, even young couples, they have children with HIV, in as much as they maintain their status. Anyway, this particular blogger now came out. I'm going to play what the blogger said. And, it was named some of our celebrities that are living with HIV. And Dayo Amusa happens to be one of them. I was surprised really because when you think of okay, when I'm not surprised because of our looks. No, you can look so good and healthy and you're living with HIV. But I was surprised that somebody would come out and talk about someone else's health status, just like that. You understand? How can you come out and just open your mouth and just talk about somebody's status, HIV status? Even in the hospitals, they don't divulge such information. It's not something you share. Even it is privacy. It's a privacy law. You can't share someone else's health status, whatever the health status of that person is. Even your own child, your own son or your daughter, your relative that is over 18 here, you cannot go and ask about that person's health status, or you will, they must have given you consent before you get into their medical records. Even when you are dealing with even vulnerable adults, they will still request you for consent. So you need everyone's consent to discuss whatever their health status or whatsoever you want to talk about. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, now listen to this person. He's a blogger, and like most of us bloggers, we tend to bring out sensational news, something that will build our pages, or however how we can make some money out of any story. If I bring out a story that is touchy, that is it's a new thing, people want to come to my page and watch. So happy weekend. So let's listen to the guy's story first, and then Dayo has come out to debunk this, and let's hear. The guy was like, he was so sure of what he was saying, this network is really bad. Okay, wait, before you start talking about that one, the first one he said, he was so affirmative about it that he talked about all of them as, I think this is the one he debunked. No, I want you all to listen to it first. I think he's taking it down, but I brought it out the other time. Hi everyone, we sell glasses, so this one, forget my YouTube, my everything, retroviral. Okay, now them they should be passed because of their retroviral. Okay, retroviral, is that the so for you to even come out and start talking about somebody else, why is it not showing now? Aye manika o. Ayele o, ibosi o. Funny enough, I have it downloaded and it's just not coming up. It's not coming up. I want to address Dayo, before you address that, he actually mentioned 5 Nigerian artists living with HIV. So I think every one of them will still have to come out. But we'll talk about when he came out now to apologize and he lied. Sorry. Oh, it's taking it off. I don't know what is wrong with my network today. It's really, really bad. My network might be new. This is the guy. At number 5 is Hans Anuku. Hans Anuku is a famous Nollywood actor. He came out to talk about his HIV positive status and how he lost so many acting gigs, after they announced that he's HIV positive. And I'm like, that's so crazy. That's still happening in present day. It's so crazy. This guy particularly has been through a lot. First is his HIV status, and then sometime back he was trending online that he kind of ran mad. A video of him or multiple videos of him, looking tattered on the street were trending. I'm like, only one man. When you talk about the number 5, he said it's Anoku, that Nollywood actor. We know that they've said a lot of things about him, whether true or not, we don't know. They said he's been on substance and his own, and I don't know if he actually publicly talked about his HIV status. But for others, let's go on. That's number 5.
She's the first Nigerian.
I don't know Yinka Jegede Ekpe. If you know Yinka Jegede Ekpe, has she ever discussed her HIV status? Some people will have discussed their HIV status just to encourage others, that are living with it, to know that they are living with a disease just like any other disease. It's like having mental health issue. A lot of people do not like to discuss it because they feel it's a big deal. Having mental health issue is just like having physical health issue, where you need support from the right authority or the right place. The network is really bad, so I don't know if this one's discussed it.
A support organization named the Nigerian Community of Women Living with HIV and AIDS, which is a very, very popular Nigerian that has publicly announced that she has HIV. That's crazy. At number 3 is Dayo Amusa. She's a famous Nollywood actress. She has discussed her decision to go public with her HIV status and how it affected her acting career. So that's very interesting. At number 2,
we won't go to others because I'm not interested in others. I think I am talking about Dayo now because Dayo has come out to debunk this. They said Dayo Amusa has HIV. This person, we heard his voice now. He said it authoritatively that Dayo Amusa has come out to tell the whole world that Dayo Amusa, I have HIV, and this is why I have not been called to heart again, and this and this. So when I read that, when I saw the video, I was like, I never saw any video of Dayo Amusa, coming out to tell the whole world that she has HIV. I have never met it. I've never seen it. Maybe I've not been opportune to have watched the video of her coming out to tell the whole world that she has HIV. Like I said, if Dayo or any other person that he had listed had come out to say that, peradventure they have come out to let the whole world know that HIV is no big deal. Stop stigmatizing people with HIV. Just like the way we stigmatize people with mental health, it's just like you having when you have HIV, it's like you're having high blood pressure, hypertension, and you're treating it. It's long life. It is long illness, life illness that you treat like that. You understand? So why stigmatizing people with HIV? So I would have thought that was why Dayo would have come out, or any other person that this person has talked about. He talked about it as if he is trying to let the whole world know that even at this point in time, in 2025, people are still being stigmatized with HIV. That if you are not allowed to come and do your normal film, you are a filmmaker, and you're not being called to location because of HIV. So, and that is why he talked about it. Now, Dayo Amusa has come out. For most of us, if we have heard that, we'll be like, so that you need HIV. Abajo. You know the way we judge. We naturally, we don't listen to the other parties. We judge. In fact, I'm sure I've not worked for some days now. I've been very busy. I'm sure some people will have even, analyzed his own small video. I don't know. I'm sure, go to YouTube, maybe people will have analyzed it and say, so that you need HIV. Hey, come and hear that you has HIV. This part of our country where we come from, we still see HIV as the big deal. And so, you still see people that will try as much as possible to avoid Dayo. Please help me to power tap. To avoid Dayo, because somebody has come out to say Dayo said she has HIV. Do you understand? So this Dayo has come out to say, hey, egbami. So let's listen to Dayo Amusa. My network is really bad, so I need to, after this one now, I put it off and then use I don't know if I can just use my own So Dayo has come out to debunk this.
Hello, beautiful people out there. I want to address the video that has been going on all major social media platforms in the last 24 hours. This video was posted by some guy that I don't know, but I started getting tagged on this video, and I think it's related to a post I made in 2019
Okay.
as regards my HIV status. And the reason behind that particular post as at then was the fact that I had my HIV status, of course, which was negative, and I then decided to post the results and also try to inform people out there that it is very, very important for you to know your HIV status, so that even if for any reason you find yourself positive, you should understand that you need to seek medical help and do the needful. After all, it's not the end of it.
So she said she posted something in 2019. She went for her status to check herself. Like most people, they will do it and keep it quiet, because if it is positive or negative, you don't want to discuss it. But I guess she discussed it, like she said, just to encourage others. That she came out to say, look, I have gone to do my own, no, I am negative, oh, you understand? So people should not be, maybe peradventure they were even gossiping about her that she has HIV as at that time, I don't know. For her to have done that and, published it to the whole world. So she herself said it was negative, and she told the whole world it was negative. But this our blogger has changed it to positive for her. So let's listen to it.
But it is so shocking, to now realize someone now picked up on that or whatever, and enlist me with some other people out there claiming that, we all are HIV positive, without making your findings. This person went ahead and posted this video on all major social media platforms, from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok to X, having hundred thousands of comments and likes and what have you. Do you people really make use of your brain? Do you people really sit down and make use of your brain when trying to put out content out there?
Dayo is really asking us all, inclusive of myself and others, that we talk about people. You understand? The truth is, so many stories that are not verified, especially in the era of social media now, where anything can become content. You are talking about someone else's health. You're talking about someone else's medical history and all that. And you are, even if Dayo had, maybe she has it and she has kept it herself, and you come out to even talk about, it's a crime for you breaching privacy of someone else's health. You don't have any right whatsoever to discuss about anybody's status when it comes to medical status.
The lens at
So many of us will do that mistake. We think we can talk about, social media is a place where you talk about anything, just anything. I saw this viral video now of this guy from Justice for Mohbad, and believe me, I knew that guy was going to be in trouble. I saw his video where he took Iyabo Ojo's picture and Wunmi, late Mohbad's wife, picture, and took it to Bangbalewu, went to marketplaces to place it and say, apààyàn ni wọ́n. Number one, the court has not declared Wunmi as the killer of Mohbad, or Iyabo Ojo as being an accomplice of such crime. But you, on your own, you decide, and they have not even been called suspects at all. You decided on your own as a Nigerian to put another Nigerian in trouble by putting them out for dragging. It's not only even dragging. You are exposing them to danger. We know how this Mohbad case is. Everyone is boiling. And you pointing out to say, Iyabo Ojo ló pa, what's the other one? Yahweh ló pa. You now put their pictures out in the marketplace for them to be leashed or what? Tai, thank you, mommy me. You're welcome, ma. Those are things that we do sometimes. Even just merely talking on social media at times, you are exposing, you are inciting violence on another person you don't know. You are inciting violence in the community. That's for that. And for this particular person, what you have successfully done within those days, number one, all our friends and associates will now be looking at her. HIV tí ẹ ní, abájọ tí ó tètè bímọ, this, you know the way we judge others. No wonder when she comes to my house, hey, no wonder she will tell me to give her a spoon. No wonder she's using this. You start suspecting your friend. So many people will have lost friendship out of this. Those that are very ignorant of what HIV is. Then you don't just contact HIV by sitting by one person or the other. You can't contact it like that. We are quick to judge others. And so for this particular person, what you have done to Dayo,
video has traveled. Do you realize the deformation of my person and character by that video you stupidly and foolishly put out there without making your findings? Anyway, I'm sure by now, well, anything not too bad, but
call him a number.
By now, you will not compete a pussy. Because I'm not going to let this slide.
No.
I'm going to make a scapegoat
Out of
you. You understand? I will make sure I make a scapegoat out of you. Not because I find pleasure in doing it, but because that will teach you a lesson. And some other stupid and foolish content creator, blogger, or whatever you call yourself out there, that if you have to make an headline, verify, ask questions before putting people on the spot. You make available where you got that information from. That I put out my HIV status to be positive on the public platform. You make available the hospital we both went to, or the lab where we both visited. You understand? To have my HIV status results. The doctor, nurse, or lab tech or whichever, that did the test and gave you the results, that gave you the F13 and got to come on social media platform and put that out. What provided? Mafia Jufi.
It's a beautiful.
Mafia Jufi.
Dayo, you have filmed this. Dayo, it's a beautiful. Yepa.
I just don't understand. If you must put out stuff out there, you make findings. Do you realize I have family?
Of course.
Do you realize I've got friends out there? You understand? For you to put out such posts, my darling, nothing more for you.
And it's a false one.
Anyway, to all my friends and family, friends are out there, yes.
I'm not HIV positive.
Just like I did the other time, putting out my status out there, I did it intentionally. And like I said, I did it to inform people that it is important for you to know. I was happy that I'm negative, okay? And I felt like, okay, and let me just encourage people out there to get themselves tested.
Okay, Kings, how are you? It's been a long time. One day you only HIV, you almost got HIV.
Yeah, and thank God, I am still HIV negative. Thank you.
Anyway, even if you are HIV positive, for everyone watching me, it is not a death sentence like it used to be before. People do have children and live healthy, even with the diagnosis. In as much as you can maintain your viral load or whatsoever they call it. You have your medication, you take to eat, you eat healthily, just like living with any other disease or ailment. If you're hypertensive, your medication for life, you use it just like that. It's people like this, my blogger, that will make people feel that once you have one ailment, it's a death sentence. It is not. We have to be very careful. And what pains me, why I feel so bad about when people do stuff, let them, when you've done it, know the consequences of what you have done. People will start begging Dayo Amusa. At the end of the day, kilo day, shebi she only talked about you, and so what? Shebi he has apologized. That is why people will always come back for you. Gomi, thank you so much for the gift. People will always come back and they will feel like whatever I do, all I can say is I'm sorry now. But when we start realizing that we are responsible for our actions, somebody posted out that she had her test done and it was negative, and you turned it to positive for her, and then you are out again today to lie. I'm sorry, I will not be part of anybody that say and she can forgive him. No, it doesn't work like that. That's why they will always do the same thing all the time.
The video that has been
Go on, sorry Jerry, Dayo Amusa. Oh, where is that guy again? Kò tí ẹ̀ yé mi nǹkan tó ṣe ìbọ̀lẹ̀ ni. You are just dakudaiji. The network is really really bad and I'm going to off it. And I need to fẹ́ polówó ọjà mi lẹ́nu. Today that I want to do ìpolówó ọjà mi wá mess up tó yìí. This network you are messing up. That's not nice. Sorry.
Hi guys, a video was posted on my social media platforms a few days ago. It's a video talking about famous Nigerians that have HIV. Now this video in question was a video that was scripted by one of my new assistants which I just hired recently. And she sent me all of the content she was able to come up with, and me, I just shot all of them. You know, I part shoot my videos, because it's not every time I have time, to be shooting video every day. So when I have time, I'll shoot like 10 videos and then start posting them subsequently. Anyway, this video was shot and posted on my social media platforms, and I forgot about it up until yesterday. I got home in the evening.
Well, you said one of your persons, your new intakes, your new blogger, your newbie, but you did the recording yourself. You spoke in the video yourself. You understand? This one, anyway, you needed to just have something to say, because I don't know how you can tell the whole world that you just shoot all your videos, but they will just give it to you and you post. You posted something that was false. We have to be responsible for everything we do. When we start telling lies about, oh, I didn't even know that I did it, that's a lie. So that means you wanted to just go viral with that video, because a lot of people caught the video themselves. Some analyzed it as Dayo having HIV. Like she said, these people too have families, everyone, friends that will start judging you. And she has brands too. Of course, they might not say, oh, because she has HIV, let's drop her. But there are ways they will tactically do it. You know? So,
After a very hectic day, I checked my phone and I saw so many messages from my team members calling my attention to the comment in that video that I posted a few days ago. The comment was from Dayo Amusa, telling me how she was going to deal with me for mentioning her name in the video. Now, in that video, for anybody that watched the video, you see that I never actually said Dayo Amusa had HIV. I only said she publicly
this guy can lie you. Oga, that is a lie now. Did you not hear it when he said the top person is Dayo Amusa? Please let me know if you heard him well. Did he say Dayo has it or not? He said Dayo publicly announced that she has HIV, and this had made her lose, so many roles. Did you hear that? Uncle, you are a liar. Why are you lying now? That's a lie now. Loud and clear, Laura. Uncle, why now? You are lying.
HIV status. Those were my exact words. I never said she was HIV positive.
Huh.
Every other person in that video, I mentioned that their HIV status was positive. But for Dayo Amusa, I said she publicly discussed her HIV status. Story. That was what I said. In fact, to be honest,
Bruh, you are a liar. Bruh, this guy is lying. Did we hear it or not? Maybe we didn't hear that one well. Let's go back. Where is this guy?
Famous Nigerians that have HIV. At number 5 is hands and
Very beautiful people.
No. Before you do that. Oh God. This man lied now. I don't like liars though. Uncle, why now? Why I lie now? No now. Well, let's go on and hear him. Did he just say that he never mentioned that Dayo has it? Uncle, what are gonna pay them? You will take for
Hi guys, a video was posted on my social media platforms a few days ago.
How they tell us this guy,
Famous Nigerians that have HIV. Now, this video in question was a video that was scripted by one of my new assistants which I just hired recently. And she sent me all of the content she was able to come up with, and me, I just shot all of them. I shoot my videos, because it's not every time I have time, to be shooting video every day. So when I have time, I'll shoot like 10 videos and then start posting them subsequently. Anyway, this video was shot and posted on my social media platforms, and I forgot about it up until yesterday. I got home in the evening. After a very hectic day, I checked my phone and I saw so many messages from my team members calling my attention to a comment in that video that I posted a few days ago. The comment was from Dayo Amusa, telling me how she was going to deal with me for mentioning her name in the video. Now, in that video, for anybody that watched the video, you see that I never actually said Dayo Amusa had HIV. I only said she publicly discussed her HIV status. Those were my exact words. I never said she was HIV positive. Every other person in that video, I mentioned that their HIV status was positive. But for Dayo Amusa, I said she publicly discussed her HIV status. End of story. That was what I said. In fact, to be honest, prior to making that video and even after posting the video, I had no idea who Dayo Amusa was. So there's no way that you can prove intent to spread this.
Okay. Uncle said he doesn't even know who Dayo Amusa was before he did the video. But in the video, you mentioned she's an actress. And how she has lost roles because of her status. And you're saying you don't even know who Dayo Amusa is. That's a big lie. Dayo Amusa is not just one of those upcoming artists. If you are saying you don't even know who Dayo Amusa is, it's a lie. That is a big lie. Like I said, if you know you cannot stand up to whatever you are saying on social media, be careful. That's why it's always good to say this is an alleged thing. It's not an authenticated story. I heard it is like this, like this. But you saying, oh, she lost roles because of this, and you have lied now.
Commission. I had no idea who she was until yesterday night. And I went to go and check her page and I said, oh, this person is even very famous. I had no idea. So it was a honest mistake which I've already apologized for. Maybe public apology which I've pinned on my Instagram. I posted it on my TikTok. I also sent Dayo Amusa a message apologizing to her. All of the videos have been taken down on all my platforms. Immediately I found out about the error.
The thing we don't understand about all this contents we make, we can put them down on our pages, but they cannot be pulled down from social media. The error has been made. You have told the whole world that Dayo Amusa is HIV positive. So whatever you will say does not change anything. From your own page, you have brought it down. But it's there on the internet that Dayo Amusa has HIV and she's living with it. So for you to say you have apologized, and that is what so many of you, and I will still continue to say it, like that person that carried placard for Yabo Ojo and Wumi, that they buy Mohbad. This, you are the people that will be saying, let them forgive them now. No, it is not always like that. By the time you incite public against somebody, you have incited public against a person. Anything can happen to that person on the way when they are on the streets. The same thing, you do something and you publicly say, I am sorry now, I have apologized. It doesn't work like that. You sit on social media defaming a whole king every time. And when anything comes, they will say, hey, Shebi, they have apologized to the king. You don't know the damages you have done. That's one thing you don't understand. You're doing damages to people's reputation daily by saying what has never happened, what you cannot authenticate. You keep on saying it. And then you say, Shebi, they have apologized. Apology doesn't change anything about that person's personality. Whatever you have said now and you are sorry cannot change what you have written about Dayo Amusa, that she's HIV positive. Thank you so much, Joy. Joy. You see, he's still, claiming innocence. Okay, wait. Whatsoever I'm sorry that you have said cannot change the storyline, cannot change the people's perspective about Dayo Amusa. Believe me, even though she has come out to say I am negative, there are still some people that will be saying, story, she is positive HIV because they sleep around anyway. We'll just judge. Remember, Dayo has a child. Dayo has family. Dayo has friends. Dayo has enemies. Those ones that will use it against her. Elia Jill, sister, me, love you, sis. That will use it against her. Like I said, during those times, we don't look at what HIV. HIV was like a death sentence in the 90s. But it is no more. People are living with it fine.
All of the videos have been taken down on all my platforms. Immediately I found out about the error, I took down the videos immediately. So you who have never made an error should be the first to cast the stone.
Can you imagine?
Right, thank you guys. Top 5 famous Nigerians.
Or to fear that whoever that has not, I have apologized. It's like, what else do you want me to do? I said I am sorry. But you have damaged somebody's image. something that I have not told you. You even authoritatively said she confirmed that she's positive when she never said such. Like I told you, there are people living with this. If she has it, there is no big deal. If she has come out to say, yes, I have HIV, and you or I have come out to say, oh, look at Dayo Amusa, she's living with HIV and she's doing well, she's eating healthy. It's just an encouragement to others that are living with it. But if she has not come out to tell me that, and I come out to tell you, that means I am defaming her character. Just like when we talked about surrogacy. When Biola came out to tell the whole world, she came to encourage people that are being called barren. And I've said it severally. If you got married and you are in your marriage for 5, 6, 7 years, you have no issue, and you've been going everywhere. They said, don't worry, you still have babies. The more you stay, the longer it becomes. Go for IVF. That's why so many people are in marriages for 20 years, 30 years, believing in God. I'm not saying God does not do it, but you can help yourself with science. So surrogacy, for anybody that can come out and publicly talk about it, it's an encouragement for people. Dayo has not shared her own surrogacy story. People are saying, oh, she did surrogacy, but she has not shared it with anybody. For Dayo's own, we cannot say, yes, she did. By saying she did surrogacy, that means you're defaming her because she has not told us she has done surrogacy. But for people like Biola that said it, and the governor, yes, hey, they don't know what is going on. For Biola, she has said it out. So if people like me talk about it 100 times 100, yes, I am only using her as an example for people to learn from her. They don't stay in a marriage for years, so after 1, 2, 3 years, you are still looking for an issue in the marriage, and you have your money. You can go for IVF, you can go for surrogacy, you can go for adoption. It's just a way to, give people information. Unlike this one. So, because during that surrogacy period, a lot of people came out to say she did surrogacy. I said it, I said, I don't know. I didn't see her, I don't know anything about her. But we saw a baby. It's a thing of joy. This is somebody that has been looking for a child for a very long time. So for you to come out and then you feel that what you have said, that anybody that has not done it should cast the first stone.
Number 3 is Dayo Amusa. She's a famous Nollywood actress. She has discussed her decision to go public with her HIV status and how it affected her acting career. That's very interesting.
All the beautiful people out there.
You see? So this is what you said with your mouth. There is no doubt about it. So this is just for us all to learn this. Dayo is not HIV positive, and if she is, like I say, with any other person that's living with HIV, please don't be discouraged. Don't feel that's the end of the world. I'm sure you've had your lessons, your teachings in your hospitals and whatever medical facilities you use. It is not a death sentence. People are living well with it. And it is not only by being promiscuous, because that's what everybody believes. That it's only when you are promiscuous, that's when you have HIV. No! It can be contacted through any means. Just sharing blades, you can contact it. We ladies that we go for our nails everywhere, we can contact it. It's no big deal. From a mother to a child, you can contact it. Needles, you can contact so many ways. You guys that are going to barbing salon, you can contact it. That's why most people now use, they have their own clippers, and even with all this, you can still contact it. So it's not as if, because she's promiscuous or these people are promiscuous, that's why they have it. That is what you have done by announcing to the whole world that Dayo Amusa has it, and the way you are even talking is like, I have apologized. Do not ever think apology is enough for everything we do. When you put people through stress, believe me, you're going to go through it yourselves. No matter what, let's be guided. My network is really, really bad, and so this is just a message I'm passing to anybody living with HIV. You're good to go. You are doing well. HIV is just like any other ailment that you are looking after. Don't feel rejected. Don't feel dejected. Don't think it is the end of the world. It is you living with an ailment, just like any other. You with mental health, people can stigmatize, and that's why a lot of people do not talk even when they have all these things. Please don't be discouraged. Mental health is just like your physical health. You need support with it. Do not keep quiet. When you are going through your mental health issue, speak to professionals. Seek help. Do not mind anybody, and we should be mindful of stigmatizing people. I see when people abuse themselves, they will say, ìwọ tí ìyá ẹ ti ní mental problem, ìwọ tẹ́gbọ́n ẹ ti ní mental, you that you came from a mental home, your father is a mental patient, your mother, I mean, that is stigmatization. It will make a lot of people do not, they won't talk about it. Just like RAPE, people will not talk about it if you stigmatize them. Let's live in a society where we, encourage people to speak out. We all need this. Stop the stigmatization and let people talk. Dayo Amusa on this, where even if people come beg you, no grief for them. Yes, because the guy is not even remorseful. He said it as if, yes, he has made his own money. You make your own money, you are doing well with your own brand, but you are destroying other people's brands by all you say. So Dayo Amusa, whatsoever, there's no way he has not affected that one way or the other. So just saying, I am sorry is not enough. Go to where you are supposed to go. As you have handed him over to the authority, let them do the right thing. Maybe some of us can learn from it, that we don't just come out to announce what has never happened or what is not happening. Thank you all. Please, I will come back for my Ọjà Títà. So if you want, it's all about glasses. I will try as much as possible because my network is really, really bad. So even on YouTube, it's just spam. So I'll come back and see if I can do it. Thank you, everybody. I love you all. You can come back and come and see. It's just about my business, glasses. I wish you all the best. Have a lovely day. Thank you all. Network yìí, God damn it. Ṣe ṣe léṣe. Ó ti há, can you imagine? Ó há bí ṣéènì oníṣẹ́.